Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm doing the new arrival video for June 21st, 2024. Had to think about that for a minute. I'm 24, okay. Anyways, pretty solid new arrival week and even a better pre-order announcement week. There was a ton of audiophile jazz pre-orders announced. I will give you some of the highlights. We put a ton of pre-orders up this week, maybe about 20 different things, but I'm just going to give you some of the highlights. The first thing is they're continuing the indie store exclusive Blue Note, I guess they're Blue Note Classic titles. They're essentially Blue Note Classic titles that really have been in between pressing, so they're not like something you could generally go out and get today. I know a lot of these I've been waiting on, but they're on blue vinyl and they have an Obi. But and you can only get them at independent record stores. So I think they're going to do 10 total. They just announced the next two for pre-order. That is Art Blakey's Moanin' and Wayne Shorter's Speak No Evil. Both of those come out August 9th. And again, they're only available at independent record stores. So pretty cool. I should be having some giveaways that come with that as well. I think Blue Note slip mats, that kind of thing. I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure there's some freebies that are going to be going out with this second run of exclusive titles. Also, a couple of standard Blue Note tone poets were announced. Bobby Hutcherson's Medina and Lee Morgan's Taru. Both of those come out August the 2nd. There's also, I think, 5 OJC titles that were just announced. The OJC still, for jazz, are my favorite. It's my favorite reissue campaign that's going on right now. Most of them are cut by Kevin Gray, although his assistant, Matt Luthens, has been cutting more and more lately. They're all cut from the original analog master tape. They're doing Blue Mitchell's Blues Mood, November 15th. Thelonious Monk, Monk's Music, October 25th. Cal Jader's Latin Kick, December 13th. Mal Waldron, The Quest, that's September 27th. And Clark Terry's In Orbit, August 30th. A couple of Verve by Request titles as well. Pharoah Sanders, Themby, tough title to get. And Elvin Jones, Heavy Sounds. Both of those come out August 9th. So there's a bunch of solid, mostly audiophile jazz pre-orders. Okay, let's show you guys the actual stuff that is in stock for sale. Starting with this box set by The Roots. This is numbered. This is 696. No hype sticker on this. This is the 4LP Deluxe Edition of Do You Want More? This is a foil, kind of a foil metallic box. I don't know how well that's showing up on camera. But yeah, that is a foil metallic box. This I've already had, but man, I've sold out of this thing 3 times. I've had to be restocked on it. This is the Black Sabbath A Neo Domini, 1989 to 1995. It is 4 extremely difficult albums to get. Headless Cross, Tear, Cross Purposes, and Forbidden. And it's reasonably priced. You know, $100 for 4 pretty much impossible to get records. Okay. The first thing I'm going to show you is actually something that I've been waiting a long time for them to actually put in print, and they are doing it. And that is the complete Sade catalog. The Sade catalog, when the box set came out, I sold that thing like gangbusters. But they still didn't release any of the individual titles. So I just started busting up the boxes and pricing them. You know, they're pretty much around this price individual, but I sold tons of them. People that have come into the shop ask for Sade all the time, and finally they're in print. Starting with Diamond Life. First 3. Promise. And Stronger Than Pride. It's funny, I had a customer that came in for around 4 years, and he would go through the new arrivals, but he bought tons of stuff, but every Sade record I ever had in the new arrivals, he bought. And he recently sold me my collection not too long ago, and there was maybe about 50 to 150 Sade records in there. But it was funny, I was looking at all the prices, you know, $5, $6 from back in the day. And it's, I had a chuckle at them. Like, not $5 anymore, you know, for like a mint in the shrink copy of Diamond Life, or those, they're like 30 to 50 bucks. You know, for Stronger Than Pride is much more difficult to find because it's the last album of the 80s. Okay, Jason Moran. This is 10. The name of the album is 10. This is a classic series title. This is a 2 LP classic series title of a record that I am actually not familiar with, but originally came out in 2010. I've dug all the classic series, even the more modern stuff so far. And we've got Aaron Parks, Invisible Cinema. Both of these, this is an interesting choice. So they're doing 2 modern 2-disc LP classic series Blue Note titles in 1 month. I feel like they should have broke that up a little bit more. You know, give somebody a chance to try something new. Maybe try an old stalwart. You know, that would have been a cool idea. I don't know why they didn't do that, but yeah, 2 modern double disc Blue Note classics. Okay. The new 50th anniversary of the Grateful Dead's From the Mars Hotel. This is newly remastered using the plangent process, the tape restoration. Mastered by David Glasser. So you've got a standard vinyl version, and you've got a limited edition 7500 Zoetrope. This is probably going to be pretty cool when this is spinning. Yeah, this should be quite cool. Zoetrope, for you folks who don't know what it is, you put this on your turntable, you get out your phone, you look at it via your camera on your phone, and you'll see like animation, like the effect between your camera, the frame rate of, you know, a normal iPhone, and this spinning kind of creates a dancing effect. Team Sleep, remastered 2005 album, first time on vinyl. Well, it's not the first time on vinyl because it came out for Record Store Day, and I want to say the Record Store Day version was a color variant, and I believe this is just a black variant. But that was a real hot Record Store Day title, so it's cool that they put it in print. It was a Record Store Day first, so everybody knew it was coming. Got asked about this quite a bit. This is Feet Don't Fail Me Now by Little Feat. This is Lacquer's Cut by Bernie Grundman. LP1 is the original album cut from the original master tape. So I think following in the tradition of the other Bernie Grundman cut Little Feat titles, that's going to be analog. Previous unreleased outtakes and rare tracks from the vault, that's LP2. Got a big restock from Sam Records. A lot of hot titles. I kind of just threw this in the middle, and then most of the rest of the stuff is actually new arrivals. There's a lot of new arrivals this week. But Elevator to the Gallows, Miles Davis, 10-inch, phenomenal record, phenomenal sounding record, beautifully replicated cover, like all Sam Records releases. This has been sold out a while. Shahib Shahab. Fred, it's a one-man show. Sam Records, little boutique French label out of France. But Fred is a one-man show. He has some medical conditions, and he was pretty much out of commission for 2 or 3 months. So I couldn't get anything from him. I had these on reorder months ago, but they finally came in. This is a phenomenal record. $5,000 to $8,000 if you find a clean original. So not a very easily obtainable record. It was done as a Japanese pressing a while back, but this was done by Sam, but this was mastered by Kevin Gray. Fantastic record. Highly recommend it. Stream it. Sam does a killer job. Look at these. All flip back covers, replicating the way this would have originally came out back 65, I think this came out. From my top 100 imprint analog records you should own list, we've got, let's see, Nathan Davis, Live in Paris. This is the unlimited edition. They did a first pressing numbered, a second pressing numbered, and then I think they went into an unlimited edition. This says Live in Paris. This is Live in Paris with an extremely sparse audience. Very, very few people in attendance. It really feels like a studio recording. Phenomenal. I highly recommend this. It's great. Another Nathan Davis title. Peace Treaty. Restock of Chet Baker Quartet. And a restock of the Barney Weiland Quintet. Another great record. And a restock of the Heath Brothers, Paris, 1976. This actually came out originally with the Shahab Sahib, but yeah, they both sold out. And like I said, it took a while to get them. Clark Terry, featuring Paul Gonslaves, another great record. All the Sam stuff is great. I want to say there's about 13, 14 titles in the catalog. There's no duds. They are reissuing a bunch of AC/DC titles as 50th anniversary special colored gold vinyl variations. So these are all on gold vinyl. We got Let There Be Rock, gold vinyl Jailbreak, If You Want Blood, gold vinyl as well, Stiff Upper Lip, includes unique inserts and custom labels. We've got Ball Breaker, Rock or Bust, also getting a reissue campaign is Avril Lavigne. Let Go, probably her most popular record, I want to say. Under My Skin. I think Music on Vinyl did these a few years back, but these are all done by Sony. There's a greatest hits. This is titled The Best Damn Thing. We've got Goodbye a Lullaby, which I don't remember seeing this. I'm wondering if this was one that Music on Vinyl did. And the self-titled. So this is interesting. They did these as indie store exclusives, but they're really weird. This came directly from Blue Note this way. So these are Blue Note Tone Poets, but they released these as indie exclusives. Essentially, you can only get these from independent record stores, right? But they are essentially just titles that are in the Ornette Coleman box set, but they're sold as individual titles. But this is how they came: factory shrunk with no hype sticker, but not in a traditional Tone Poet sleeve. We got New and Old Gospel, The Golden Circle Volume 1. But what's weird about this as well is it's not all the titles from the box set, it's just some of them. And New York Is Now. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Lake Street Dive. We've got, this is the independent record store day exclusive version on translucent light blue vinyl. And then I've got the neon yellow version, which I think is just the standard standard version. You know, I kind of wanted to show you guys. We've got an on sale section on the website. If you go to the top left corner, you can click everything that is on sale. I've got 3 items that are pretty heavily discounted. There's a whole section of stuff, but I've been trying to feature a few of these every week as part of the buy some records so Mike can lose some money but clear some inventory space segment. This first one is a banger. This is Chet Baker that plays the best of Lerner and Lowe. This, for all intensive purposes, is an OJC. Same cover, all analog, cut from the original master tape by Kevin Gray. I mean, and normal price is $30. I've got them for $20, $19.99. I got too many of them. John Coltrane's Giant Steps. This is just a standard version cut from the flat master. This is a standard Rhino version. Normally $25. I got it for $16. And Tom Petty's Finding Wildflowers, the alternate versions. This is a limited indie store exclusive gold vinyl variant. Normally $32. I got it for $22. Okay, continuing with this week's new arrivals. We've got Primus, the Devastating 7. This is the 7th anniversary edition. Of course it is. Really nice cover. Primus is in gold foil. Hype sticker is in gold foil. Louis Armstrong and his All-Stars. Jazz is back in the Grand Rapids. Who did this? This is done by ORG, who normally does some pretty solid stuff. 2 LP, purple color vinyl. Ed Sheeran's X, or Multiply, I guess it is. Yeah, Multiply. 10th anniversary edition, limited edition, half-speed master 2 LP. Includes 9 additional tracks. This is the, this is the half-speed master 2 LP version. From Music on Vinyl, we've got Ike and Tina Turner's Nuff Said. Is this numbered? Not numbered. Part of the Now Playing series, which is, these have been really super popular, especially in store. Now Playing is essentially a greatest hits comp from a ton of artists. Like I put a Velvet Underground pre-order on the website. They're doing a Velvet Underground. Here's a Donny Hathaway on transparent vinyl. They're essentially greatest hits comps, but every one of them is titled Now Playing. So the artist is Donny Hathaway. The name of the album is Non-Playing, Now Playing. So if you go on the website and just click Now Playing, you'll see a whole bunch of these greatest hits comps. But they're all under 20 bucks. They're $19.99, but great for people getting into vinyl, or if you just kind of casually like an artist. You get this, Roberta Flack on crystal clear vinyl. This next one coming up though, not this, but Little Kim. Now, I'm not a Little Kim expert. Apparently she has more than one hit. I was a little shocked by some of the names of these tracks though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Little Kim on Crush Pink vinyl. But, you know, I would imagine maybe greatest hits album from Little Kim is probably all one would need. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. Little Kim might have, 40 hits. Might not be enough. Might have to come up with a Now Playing Volume 2. I'm not sure. I don't think so, though. This is kind of cool. This is a Ladies of the 80s collected. So this is a all-female comp from Music on Vinyl, 2 LP comp of, ladies of the 80s. But it's essentially like a greatest, it's like a hits comp, Pat Benatar, Love is a Battlefield, Whitney Houston, How Will I Know, Kim Wilde, You Came, Sheila E., The Glamorous Life, The Bangles, Manic Monday. So this is probably a good greatest hits listen. And to be honest, some of the stuff, do you need to listen to the whole album? Like Tiffany, we got I Think We're Alone Now. Do you really need to hear any more from Tiffany than I Think We're Alone Now? Did she do Crimson? I feel like she did another cover that was a hit. Laura Branigan. I feel like maybe Self-Control is all one would need to listen to. Yeah. So this is probably the way to do it. Ooh, another Now Playing. Nope, never mind. Looks like a Now Playing. It is not. Utopia's Oblivion on silver vinyl. We got Kalani's Crush. Something happened to her pants. They're all messed up. She took them off on the back though. So this is the Blue Jay exclusive vinyl variant. The words don't fit the picture. Willie Nelson from Music on Vinyl, limited to 1,500 copies on translucent blue colored vinyl. This is number 61. Shelby Lynn, Just a Little Lovin' on Lost Highway, produced by Phil Ramone. Beastie Boys, Root Down, part of the Hip Hop 50th series. Special barcode on this. I wonder if this is a special color variant. Probably is. Moby, Always Centered at Night on yellow vinyl. This is numbered to 4,500. Hand number. This is number 4252 out of 4,500. Poison, Native Tongue. Made in Germany. 2 LP set. Now that's what I call Country Volume 17. Featuring opaque coral vinyl. Luke Combs, Fast Car. You know, country's not really my thing. I'm guessing there's some other hits on here. Chris Stapleton's on here. Jelly Roll's on here. Morgan Wallen. I mean, I know these people. I can't really tell you much about their music. But you get a little bit, you get 18 country hits. Are these hits? I'm guessing these are hits. Let's see, various artists. This is a country music celebration of Tom Petty. This is the Indie Store exclusive. Criminal Minded from Boogie Down Productions, 2 LP reissue of the classic debut album, including liner notes. The self-titled debut album recorded live in one take. The Joy. It's quite a setup they got there. Pond, Stung. This is the indie vinyl variant on Splatter B vinyl. Oh, there's a B in the back. Get it? I want a B on the front. I like it. Splatter B vinyl. What's with that trash pile? The Goo Goo Dolls. Live in Buffalo, July 4th, 2004. First time on vinyl, 20th anniversary, limited edition. The Who. The Who sell out. 2 LP mono, deluxe remastered edition. I want to say, what is this? 2 LP mastered edition. Original album on. Oh, so this is on this is on red vinyl, on Odorano red vinyl. You know, the deodorant. Joe Bonamassa live at the Hollywood Bowl with orchestra, 40-piece orchestra. Limited edition 180-gram special color vinyl. I think this is Jimmy Buffett's last record, Equal Strain on All Parts. I think this was this isn't, I mean, it came out after he passed, but I think this was in the can and ready to go when he passed away. So I guess it's a posthumous album, but not really, because it was an intended release, ready to go. This is the indie retail exclusive from Daryl Hall. The name of the album is D. This is his newest record. What is this? The Secret of Us. Gracie Abrams. It's like I want to pull that piece of hair off of her nose. Fix it. Okay. Oh, a lot of stuff this week. Ajar, Neo Theater. I have no clue what this is. We've got some more Ajar. Orchestra. Ooh, what is this? From P-Vine. Ooh, P-Vine's typically doing some great stuff. Roy Brooks and the Artistic Truth, Black Survival. Imhotep Records, The Harlem Sound. I don't know. Seems like that might be pretty good. Probably worth a listen. I'll be listening to that tomorrow. The Mystrians, Afraid of Tomorrow. The Tenors, Under One Sky. Well, that don't look like the Tenors, but I guess that would be the 3 Tenors I'm thinking of. Maybe this is the new Tenors. The 4 Tenors. What do we got here? Arturo? Arturio? Congregation of the Dam, limited to 1,500 individually numbered copies. This is number 254. Ooh, we got a restock from a couple of Japan titles. Ryuichi Sakamoto, Left-Handed Dream. I want to say, oh yeah, so vinyl mastered by Bernie Grunman, which is pretty cool. This is a Japanese pressed record done by Sony Japan, but they had Bernie do the lacquers and send it back to Japan. So that tells you their thoughts on Bernie Grumman. You know what I mean? That's a ringing endorsement when you're sending lacquers. I don't know, maybe they plated the lacquers here at RTI or something, but it's definitely pressed at Sony Japan. I haven't heard this personally, but somebody told me it is fantastic. Somebody who is in the know. Charlie Roos, yeah, fantastic pressing. Originally on Epic, again, another one of those Sony Japan pressings. I've showed these in the past, so we're getting towards the end of the video. I'm going to show you again. They're just doing a killer job on these. They replicate the original sleeve perfectly. Thick cardboard. The best tip-on, better than any tip-on that comes out in the US. Look how nice this is. Because it resembles and replicates the original so perfectly. Look at it, it's a picture frame cover. Just like you'd get on the mid-50s Blue Notes. So you got the jacket. It comes in a standard 12-inch like DJ sleeve. This way it doesn't get damaged in transit. And then both jackets are actually wrapped in the obi. But the Sony Japan stuff has actually been pretty good. They're all DSD. I'm almost positive they're all mastered from DSD. But what I've listened to so far, the sound has been really impressive. Miles Davis, 4 and More, recorded live in concert. Same concept. Miles in Berlin. Miles Ahead. Again, they just did a killer job on this cover. And I think I got this last week, but I don't know, maybe most of them arrived damaged. Oh my God, how do you pronounce this guy's name? Naduzo Makatahanhui. Anabakawana. I mean, you know, just go ahead and pause and zoom in on that. Your guess is as good as mine. It's on Blue Note. I haven't given this a listen to. I will as well, including that P-Vine title. I'm looking forward to these two the most. All right, guys, that is it for this week's new arrival. You can get all this online at the website at theingroove.com. Until next time.